Good morning, everybody. It is Sunday, October 20th, and today we are going to see Maleficent at AMC at Disney Springs. And I thought what would be really fun, I feel like I did something similar for Vlogoween last year, was I did a very casual get ready with me for Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party, but I wanted to do a very casual get ready with me for going to see Maleficent. So I do have the Villains dress shop dress that I got last year for our 3rd wedding anniversary that I plan on wearing. And I also wanted to see if I could do some fun green and purple Maleficent style makeup. I am in no way a makeup artist. If you guys follow me pretty regularly here either on YouTube or on my Instagram, I wear makeup slim to none. I mean, honestly, I wear no makeup pretty much every day. The only times I do wear them is if I feel like I'm getting fancy or dressed up, like if I'm getting pictures taken. So not an expert, but thought it would be fun because we are going to a fun movie showing and hopefully getting some really fun Maleficent treats around Disney Springs as well. So I'm gonna take my tea upstairs. I'm gonna take you guys up there with me and also show you the face products I've been using. I mentioned it pretty briefly in my Disney haul recently, but I do have the new H2O line that has been packaged or themed around Ariel for her 30th anniversary. So I've been loving all of those products. I'll kind of show you what I do and how I use them. And then I will see if I can get some semblance of a get ready with me with the makeup and the outfit. But let's go check it out. I'm super excited. Okay, so here's what I wanted to show you starting off with. This is my D23 H2O Beauty mermaid bag that my friend Liz sent me. And it has the really cool name engraved on one side and the D23 logo on the other, full of fingerprints. But I wanted to show you, like I said, kind of my routine and how I use these products. It's actually very straightforward and probably doesn't need a tutorial, but I thought I would still include it with the getting ready part of the video since I do use them to get ready. So I actually just read the instructions on the back because I am very much a rule follower. And then the Keep It Fresh face cleanser just says to apply a coin-sized amount onto fingertips and delicately massage all over damp face for 30 to 60 seconds. Rinse with water to remove and use daily. So I usually just actually use my middle finger tip as a guide. I'll just fill up the tip of my middle finger, and that's about a coin size, and then it's already on the tip of my fingers to rub into my face rather than me putting it in the palm and then scooping it out of the palm and then rubbing it onto my face. So that's what I do. So let me wet my face and we'll go ahead and do that step. Okay, done with the Keep It Fresh face cleanser. So I just put it in my bag and then I grab the second step, which is the Hydrating Beauty Essence. Again, I just follow the directions on the back. It says splash onto palm and massage onto face and neck each morning and evening, pressing gently. Apply after cleansing and before any other skincare. So what I try to do, because it is a essence, so it's just a like heavy liquid, like a serum, I try to just get a good amount of drops, maybe 4 or 5 in the palm of my hand as it says, and then I kind of dot it all over my face so it spreads evenly, and then just work that into my skin. Okay, done with the essence. And then the last part of this 3-step beauty routine is the hydrating treatment water gel moisturizer. This is probably my favorite step. I've described it before in my Disney haul as being almost like an aloe vera. It's a really thick blue gel, but it is so moisturizing on your face and it doesn't leave me oily. I tend to have mixed combination skin where I definitely get oily in my T-zone, but then dry patches along my mouth and on my cheeks. So with this, I find that I am moisturized all the way through without being oily, which is awesome. So this, the direction says, after cleansing and essence, massage gently onto face and neck day and night. So that's what I'm gonna do. It does have a clear protection on the top, so when you open it, the gel doesn't go everywhere. So I just removed that. This is what it looks like. And then I just kind of take again, that top tip on my middle finger full and put it all over down onto my neck. Cute, right? And then I just massage this into my face as well. Okay, so that is everything for the H2O Trio. So I just zip it back up, put it back in my closet here that I have on the side. And then the very last thing that I do, what I'm going to do today regarding skincare, I don't always do, is I do have this coffee bean caffeine eye cream from 100% Pure. I don't use this every day, but we were out last night at something called Immerse, which is kind of a huge immersive art exhibit in downtown Orlando. And we got home around 10:30. It wasn't incredibly late, but I do feel pretty tired and I feel like my eye bags are extra visible. So I am just gonna put this on my eye bags and hopefully that will add a little caffeine to them, plump them up a little bit so they are not so visible. But that is pretty much what I do for my skincare morning and night. I'm going to go ahead and get into the makeup. I'm excited to play with it. It should be fun to do a little more center so I can look straight on the mirror or my side mirror. You'll see a little better. Should have done that at the beginning, but hey ho. So I always actually start with some kind of chapstick just so that can sink into my lips while I'm putting on the rest of my makeup, and then by the time I'm ready to apply some kind of lipstick or lip gloss, hopefully my lips aren't chapped and the lipstick and lip gloss won't go into the cracked, chapped part of my lips. So this is just EOS. I don't remember what flavor this is. I think it's like lavender. It's kind of herbal. But it's good. Anyway, so as I said when I was making my tea, what I'm wanting to do today is a very loosely inspired Maleficent look. So kind of, I was thinking in my head, a green to purple gradient, and then just my normal mascara. I'm not gonna attempt to do eyeliner or anything crazy. And as I said, also, I'm not a beauty guru, so very much just playing with makeup. Nowhere am I claiming to be a professional in any sense. I actually have 3 eyeshadow palettes, 2 of them mine, 1 of them my mom's. So the first one is this Soap & Glory Perfect 10. I'm going to use the color Plumptuous for the purple, and that looks like this. This is terribly dirty. My mother needs to clean this, oh my gosh. It's this color right there, Plumptuous. So I'm hoping to use that just like on the outer part of my crease. And then I also have, this one is mine. This is the Cargo Cosmetics Emerald City eyeshadow palette. Being quite frank, I saw Emerald City and thought that this was Emerald City in Wicked or Wizard of Oz. It's not. It's Emerald City. I believe it's Seattle is referred to as the Emerald City because there's colors on here like Lake Union, Coffee, Mount Rainier, Fremont, Seaport. So I'm fairly certain it's Seattle. Regardless, it's a beautiful emerald green palette, as the name suggests. And I'm thinking of probably either using the Hill or Mount Rainier. So one of these 2, one of those 2 on the corners there was kind of what I was thinking. Just like I said, I don't want it to be so stark. I do want it to be pretty, easily transition. I also have the Aladdin palette by MAC Cosmetics. This is probably my favorite. And And I was thinking of maybe using one of the gold colors inside of my inner eye corner. So maybe, let's see, yeah, that top middle one, probably just for a little bit of sheen, but we're gonna see. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump into my eyes first. I think I do have several brushes, but the one that I feel like I just use the most, honestly, is this Eco Tools double-ended brush, just because it has a fluffer brush, you know, a fluffer blending side, and then a denser, like more compact brush on the other. So when I'm doing the straight color on the interior of my lid, I can pack it in and then use the blending to kind of gradient it out. That's kind of what I have in my head. So we're just gonna go ahead and get started, and I'll probably honestly fast forward through a lot of this because makeup takes me a long time. I'm very type A and I like it to be very particular. So this part will probably be fast forwarded, but of course I'll check in. So let's get started. Finished look. I have my dress shop dress on. These really fun Danny and Luca, I always get them confused with Alex and Ani, bracelets. My mom has been really loving these, and I kind of taken on after that, so we have quite the collection to pick from. And then these are Etsy. I will link the shop name down because I don't remember off the top of my head, but this is what I'm going with for the Maleficent premiere. I love it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll talk to you next time.